Hello train people, it's Donbot here. I'm sorry for the noise. I have a fan on. It's hot and I'm exhausted because I have a little bit of sad news, and that is I had to tear down my train layout. So there comes a point in time in your life when you look and you realize that, hey, I have this sizable Lego train layout in my basement, and sorry, I've already taken down my filming lights, but you realize that, like, hey, you know, it's time for this layout to go. Because we got a new, bigger layout! Yeah, that's right. This is what I've been working on. This is why I've been so quiet. This is one of my projects that I've been working on. I wouldn't even say it's the most complicated or the biggest project I've been working on, but this is what I've been gearing up to do. To do a much bigger layout. We actually have two independent loops that can be connected together. Yes, these are not quite the same size, so we can't quite race trains against each other, but we can get pretty close. We have an entire section that is RC only. This entire section, other than this, because I have this coming in, is all 9-volt compatible, so we're going to be able to do a 9-volt loop. I'm also going to make this kind of section here, as well as its partner section over there, both 9-volt, just so that we have a place to park 9-volt trains if we need to get them out of the way, or what have you. We have 3 switches over here at the moment. So we got the ones that obviously connect the 2 loops, and then we got this spiral rail yard, which a lot of you know, I haven't been around that long, but a lot of you will remember my original rail yard was like a little turn, a little spiral. This is like almost a full loop. So that's interesting. I am looking into layout changes and see what more we could do there. There's a lot of unused space here. A lot of unused space. But had the old pool table laying around. The felt on it's really messed up. It's $1,000+ investment to get it done, and there's obviously other things I'd rather be doing. I don't play pool like I used to anymore, so I figured, why not nearly double my layout space? And I think it was well worth it. I don't know what you guys think, but we still got our little train station here. The little secondary station is now over here, no longer attached to the primary station. This gives us more city room, it gives us more layout room, it gives us more experimentation room. I think it's just overall a huge improvement. And we still have track left over, but I am out of switches. So there's not a lot I can do if I want to keep this double independent loop that can connect kind of layout. But this is going to open up a lot of new video opportunities. This is going to open up a lot of new train and building opportunities for sure. We are still doing automation stuff. We have my cell phone tower still here. It's not serving its original function anymore. Sorry, you're in my basement still. There's still debris everywhere. It's still a crappy, moist east coast of the United States basement. It is what it is. I will be working on it eventually whenever funds come, but I'm taking things slow, especially with this whole Lego train thing. I think that I enjoy this. It's actually so big I can't get it all in the shot anymore. And I know I just got a live streaming setup finished to do the other layout and be able to stream live streams, but we've had a couple things happen. This was not without its trials and tribulations here. Starting with this guy here, as you might notice, this is not my cargo train that y'all know and love. Not even remotely. So what is going on here is that I actually let the smoke out on an IR sensor. An IR transceiver. Yep, I smoked one. How did I do that? Well, I hadn't powered 9-volt track running, and just not thinking, didn't realize that the battery, which the red battery pack's up there, this is a rechargeable unit from AliExpress. Also, excuse my dirtiness. I had to cut this board. Like, I had to get this out of my garage from the rafters. It was actually an old train table from someone else, but they had built the rafters around it, so I had to cut it in half to get it here. So it's actually a cut down the middle, and then it's supported with bricks, which I think I'm going to add a few more of, but this is really solid, all things considered. But anyway, I still have the red battery pack, but this is AliExpress unit, and what had happened was I had the Bevins Bricks powered pickup hooked up to my train. This is the pickup here, or sorry, this is the pickup here, and you can see it's melted. Why is it melted? Well, because I had it stacked with my motor, the way you kind of normally would, you stack it on there. Except, not thinking, tired, 2 a.m., just had been going on forever, stuck it onto the connector for the battery box. Well, that's not a problem, except the battery box was on. And because the battery box was on, basically what ended up happening is it put way too much current through it and was shorting, and I smoked the infrared receiver. Now, as luck would so happen, that same very day, the AliExpress rechargeable battery box showed up, and it has a speed controller on it, just like the original Lego one does. So for now, I can kind of just run it off of that. I could also still run the train. Actually, the Bevins Bricks powered pickup connector actually still works. I tested it out with a multimeter. Everything's still connected the way it was. It's just a little bit of plastic melting. I had to cut off some extra bits of plastic. Super embarrassing, but it is what it is. I always plan on getting more anyway. And if anything, it's a great torture test that, yeah, you could basically, connect a battery box and short it on a 9-volt, and it still won't be the first thing to completely melt down. So the old cargo train is looking a little, well, it's back to being a zombie cargo train again. But that's okay, because I have another order on the way to add more parts and pieces to it anyway. I do have future plans. It is going to be one of the 9-volt compatible trains. I'm just going to kind of let a spoiler out, just because I'm feeling pretty good. That's going to become a 9-volt compatible train. It's going to lose the battery box altogether. It's just going to operate in the 9-volt zone. But it's going to do so through power functions via the Bevins Brick pickup. And I'll probably pick up a double bogie for it, or another single and rewire it. I don't know yet. But yeah, that's just going to be the spoiler alert for the future of that train. It's not going to stay. I mean, it is going to be technically RC, but it's going to be powered off the rail. That's kind of my, I don't even want to say ultimate goal for it, because who knows what the future may hold. But I am going to be modding that rechargeable battery box to also be a red battery box, odds are. So it's just, but for now it just goes well. I just have it at a set speed. It pulls its cargo. I still got all the, oh, we actually got a derail? Now, what would cause that? I was just about to say it's running marvelously, but something happened there. Wow, this is the second crash that you guys have gotten to see, apparently. I think I uploaded the crash video. Yeah, I did. That surely is up by now. That was the Bevins Bricks video. Okay, so I'm not sure what caused that derail, but we're just going to let it go. Oh, it did it again. Oh, I see what caused it. Can you see why I'm an idiot? Yeah, so one of the side effects of it not having everything put together is that it's not put together. And therefore does have some issues. There we go. Off she goes. Merrily on her way. That might even be a little fast for that, but I'm running the passenger train in the background, and I figured I'd be talking to you guys for a minute. So, yeah, that is what it is. Give you one more kind of go around, give you a look at the track, all the features. They call this the snail shell yard, the snail yard, whatever you want to call it. Little side rollers here. Right there. And, just for good measure, let's do a, that off. Let's go ahead and Let's do a little roundy round. Let the passenger train run the big boy gamut here. Yeah, look at that. Now that's track space. I have done top speed runs already with this and nearly had a crash. And yes, it does go much faster because of those straightaways. And yes, that means that it cannot go as fast through the turns. But that's okay. I think I like this. I really like where this is going. I'm very excited. Obviously, my old pink line, blue line, I don't even know if I ever fully covered that. But I had like basically two lines on my old one, pink and blue line. Blue line being the short line, pink line being the full track. Yeah, that's all blown. We're going to have to come up with a whole different system. We're going to have to reprogram everything. Obviously, I need more switches. I need more redo motors. I need more parts to create more switches. Look at this old thing. This is like one of the first ones I built. Look at that. It uses a large motor. Look at this gearbox to get it like compact and out of the way. There's a whole thing to do. We still got our lovely billboards, classic bricks. But in any case, I am tired. I'm hungry. I am filthy from doing construction and tearing stuff out of the attic of my garage. And a little heartbroken over some certain things. But in all due time, it'll all be fixed. It'll all be done over. I think that this is gonna be huge, not just for my channel, not just for my play and my train experience, but just from a space perspective. There's also opportunities such as we have 2 straight pieces worth of link here. So instead of a train stop, we could maybe put in another switch here. If I could get these closer, use some. Oh yeah, also, I'm the Flex Track king. There's no Flex Track in here. Yeah, I know. None of it was actually necessary. There will be in the future, because I think I'm going to extend these curves with some, get these tighter together. I might see, if I feel frisky, see if I can print a crossover, double crossover. And then 9-volt one side. Oh, that would be interesting. Does anyone else, does FX Bricks make a double crossover that's 9-volt? If so, I'm sure it's ungodly expensive. But anyway, I'm enough babbling. This opens up opportunities. Give me any thoughts, give me ideas, give me scene suggestions. The Scorpion Vandal will always live on. And oh my goodness, looks like he's about to get blasted. I didn't even see that. My girlfriend also sets up some of the scenes, so I don't do all of them. I do some of them. For those concerned, no, we still have the dog eating a cookie. But anyway, this is like my 9th time trying to end the video, and I'm so excited about this. I think this is going places. Yes, my basement needs some cleanup. This is actually all staining. It needs paint work. Yes, my layout is not perfect. Yes, we have a lot to do, and yes, the original table is a gigantic mess of projects right now and a huge pile of parts, but I mean, look at this. This is whatever. It is what it is. All right, I will see you guys another time. I don't know of how frequently I'm going to be posting because obviously I have a lot going on. But you know, be patient with me and we'll have some good content to come. We'll have some fun times. We'll do some more train experiments and we'll irritate some more YouTubers. Why not? But you guys have a lovely day. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.